Good morning, guys. Today we're doing a tranny drain and fill on a 2022 Honda Accord. First thing you want to do is take this skid plate off. Well, not skid plate, but air deflector, whatever you want to call it. And it's got a bunch of these, 1, 2 quarter turn fasteners. And they are all flatheads except for these two back here. They're Phillips heads. But, you know, flathead works fine. We got one more right here. And these are a little different because they don't have an actual dipstick. And these do use the special Honda CF2 fluid or whatever it is. I'll put a link down in the description where you can get the fluid. It can be a little hard to find sometimes. So now that we got that off, there's these two little plastic clips here. So you just slide this back, pop that off. And then here is going to be the drain plug, and that's a 3/8 drive ratchet. And I'm going to try to show you up here. Grab my light here. That big plug right there is the fill plug. And this small plug, you can actually see it says ATF level, is where you want the fluid to be coming out of when it's full. The first thing I'm going to do is crack that fill plug, the fill plug loose. And that is up here. I don't think you can see that well, but that's 17. Next up, I'm going to do the ATF level port, which is right here, and that is a 12. And the reason why I'm cracking these open is if for some unknown reason they're stripped in, the head's rounded off, whatever, you don't want to go ahead and start draining the fluid and then have no way of putting it back in. So now I'm going to crack the drain plug open. And this is CVT fluid, so do not put regular ATF in there. This has 60,000 miles on it. It's got a little bit of, hopefully you can see that, got a little bit of metal debris on there, nothing too crazy. So I'm going to go ahead, leave this fluid drain out, and get my fluid transfer pump ready to start pumping fluid back in. One thing I want to show you before you put it back in, to make sure to either replace or make sure the crush washer is still on there. Alright guys, I didn't show it on camera, but here's the fluid transfer pump I use. I put 4 quarts in it. I'm going to go ahead and reinstall the fill plug. I did put the level check plug in finger tight because I had a lot running out of there, even though I know it wasn't full yet. So I'm going to put the fill plug in. I'm going to go up there, run it through the gears real quick, and then we're going to lift it back up, pull the level plug out, and check the fluid level. So guys, we are back to checking the transmission fluid. Basically what I'm going to do is start it. I'm going to put it in reverse for a couple seconds. Neutral. Drive. And then to flip it through the other gears, I'm going to put in sport mode, I think. Yep. Hit the paddle shifter, 2. Leave it sit there for a minute, warm up, put it back in park. And you want to check the tranny fluid with the car off. Okay guys, I have this fill plug, or the level plug, loosely put in. So when I pull this out, I should have a A little bit of a stream, a couple drips coming out. There we go. That's pretty much where you want it. I'm going to leave some of that drain out till it gets to a drip. And that's pretty much how you do tranny fluid on one of these newer Hondas that don't have a dipstick. So that looks good enough. I'm going to go ahead and thread the drain plug back in, or the level check plug back in. That is a 10 millimeter, or 12 I mean. I'm going to tighten it up, put the skid plate air deflector thing back on. And yeah, I hope this video helped you guys. Please like and subscribe.